Hey, Wicked Brisket, Daryl and James, this is Joe. Let's take a quick look. The team had compiled some things for me. So let me walk you through it. Number one, your logo gets cut off, and I'll show you on Facebook where that is. The big part of the picture on Facebook, you can see the whole thing, but the logo that gets used everywhere is just cut off, right? That's why we were saying if we could get a copy of that original file, we can improve that everywhere we'll use it. We can even fix it for you on the Facebook stuff. So let's talk about phases. There's at least 3 phases we see that are crucial to the growth of the business. One is provide live locations of food truck or trucks or trailer. And that can be easily achieved with a calendaring system that can be plugged into the website, and also mapping with Google. That's your free version without extra expense other than the original license to get it and add it to your company name and to your website. Display menu, including nutrition and ingredients. This is going to be important. We need to make disclosures. I don't need all the ingredients. If you've got nutritional values that you can put down, that'd be great. Some people that have high cholesterol or is allergic to anything, man, you need to have that disclosure. So in other words, prepared with soy, wheat, possibility shellfish or peanut oil, anything like that. It needs to be disclosed on your menu, so that it's kind of like a fair warning. If they came and eat it and almost died from a dang allergic reaction, you don't want to be, negligent, which would shut your business down, okay? So something like that we'll need to know about what that is. I don't need grandma's secret sauce on how you're doing it, but we probably need to disclose some of the preparation ingredients, right? Allow customers to book for private events. Why not? Along with knowing where you are, they can add it to their calendar. Display images of food and satisfied customers. That's the sexy sizzle, right? And then, of course, it'd be optimized for mobile because that's the plan. So here's the top of the idea of a website. So this would be the top with sexy pictures, and that can scroll 2 or 3, all the links to the live Facebook and Instagram and Twitter feeds. This would be like the menu button. So the menu would actually, it would be little lines, like little lines on the right side of a mobile, but just so you can see what they look like. You could break it down. Even catering. Why aren't we offering catering? I noticed you guys didn't talk about that. This would be like the dish menu. So it's like the main page of the menu. So the sexy pictures of your best dishes. So obviously the tacos, the big ones, the nachos, the monsters, right? And that'd be great. Yeah, we've got the big ones. That's a great slogan. We've got the monster nachos, right? So anyway, tacos, nachos, sliced brisket, and you can call that just the sexy, right? The sexy sliced brisket picture, and then take it by the pound, and this would be the pounds here. So that's how that would break out, and they could click that, and those are clickable to their menus. Menus could look like this, and it would land in 4 categories. There's 5 here. We just didn't know if you offer drinks, canned beer, or canned sodas. We can talk about that more. All that can be incorporated. But as you look at a standard menu, this would be full. They can scroll down and more will go. These are just still shots, okay? And then as they click on an image of something that they're interested in, it blows up to a full image, and it gives them details, right? And then how much, right? $55 for that burger, dog. Shoot. Right? So then the categories of menus, here's another view. This could be, the bad boy tacos, all the way it goes. It could be the nachos, all the way it goes. And then the brisket, okay? Sliced, half pound kind of deal, right? You can do special orders. Make mine like this. I can't do jalapenos, but I love the sauce, right? And then delivery, if you guys are going to do delivery. But we could also change this from special offers to just, that's for the following, or delivery. This could be for pickup, okay? So this is called the footer menu. That's be the bottom side, right? And then you can see, there's contact us, catering menu. But here's also where we'd have disclaimers, disclosures, terms and conditions, right? Refunds, things like that. Just all the little technical jargon that we will provide for you that is synonymous with your business. Here's a little bit of the free view of the calendar. It would be more sexier with your logoing and stuff. But this would allow people to go ahead and, like, when people come onto the site or call you, check my website, they go here, look at the calendar, and you'll see where we are. That's really good. And it'd be nice to see where you are at lunch and where you are at dinner. Is it the same area, or, catered event, right? Golf course, would leave this blank because obviously you can't be in two places at the same time, right? So, you can leave blank days and multiple bookings, do a breakfast run. So this is important, okay? This is the license version, paid license. So everything that we talk about as a plugin is a paid license in your business name to attach to your website. That it extends the website even more to use these services. So instead of just a calendar view, they actually can do a map. And so Google will ping it to them as to where the heck you are. It's kind of like an events type deal. Pretty sexy. I like it. Okay. Just food for thought. I threw this in their presentation. I probably ruined their presentation. I think they're mad at me. Anyway, you can advertise on Waze. Waze does cost on a monthly basis $300 a month. And it allows people for on the weekend when you're just going to pop into a new location and hope to pick up traffic, you might as well let people find you via the direction app. It's a map app is what it is, right? So food for thought, maybe a little later on, you can see the pricing. So here's catering. So if someone wanted to cater an event, private party, a wedding, whatever you need to do, so why not have one of the food trucks on site on the normal bookings, but then use the trailer or the other truck if that's really going to happen, and go and exclusively fill a request. You're going to double, triple your money. Image gallery would be videos and pictures of fun, food, and people, right? We need it to be sexy like this, okay? And then we'll make it for you that way. This is a nice Geiger counter. Sometimes people just want to know what's the general populace doing. So like this would be the nachos sold, the burritos sold, or burritos, nachos, sliced brisket, by the pound and a half pound, right? So, or half pound, however you want to do it. So I'll be honest with you, this helps a lot of people make a decision. They've never tried you before. They want to try you out. They don't even know what to get. They checked out your menu. But a lot of times this will help them pick something. Hey, everybody's tried this the most. I'm going to try it too. You see what I mean? So that helps. Here's frequently asked questions. So things like, where are you from? Where do you get your beef? How's it processed? What kind of ingredients do you use? Is everything a secret? That kind of cool thing. So not necessary, but I always kind of recommend it, and it's just a nice little category by itself. Here's your phase 2 on the order takeout. The order takeout allow people to place orders. So you're in my business district. You had an arrangement to be there, but we only get 35, 40 minutes for lunch. I'm going to get online, make an order, go pick it up, and come back to my cube or eat in the office break room and then go back to my cube, right? You should allow that to happen, or you're missing business, okay? So this is what that takeout order menu looks like. It'll be more streamlined, okay? And then when I click on any one of the things that are on the menu, it explodes it to this, and then I go ahead and make a purchase, right? So this says pizza, but $8.95, that's probably the taco, right? The burrito, taco, whatever you guys call it. Then I'll go in here and fill out my personal information in my card. I can save it because it's going to be on my Google Chrome or whatever I'm using on my phone, and I can just go ahead and autofill all this stuff. Rocking it out, man, just making sales. Let people come by, pick up food, and head back to their office. Phase 3. So phase 1 and 2, about $1,500, $2,000. You pay half up front, half at launch, or you can go and click for financing on my site. Phase 3 is going to be let's ship it. So let's say, like me and Nate, we were in San Antonio. We don't live there. But, be like, man, we sure love for everybody in my house or my next little thing I got going on, try this food out. Why don't you let me order it and have it shipped to me? So that's where we'll need FedEx or FedEx or UPS account, where you can actually ship this stuff. You pay them on a monthly basis based on the number of shippings you did, instead of using the e-commerce platforms that charge you per order, right? So let's pay as we go after we made sales. And this will use the same platform we've already built. Remember, I told you everything we do is scalable. So it wouldn't be any extra charge to get to this except for the cost of the licensing and the development. which is that other 1,000. So when I told you like 3 grand, I was really talking about a pretty cheap deal to make this work. So about 1,500, 2,000 up front. That'd be like, 1,000 up front, 1,000 due when we launch it. And then phase 3, I would say after we get rolling about a month or two and you're generating some revenue, because that's what we're going to do, help you make more sales. Then I would spend the other $1,000 and get all the licensing and everything to make this a shippable product. But that's outside of the containers. It's actually just making that happen. So that would be our recommendation. Okay. A lot of people are asking, how do we do financing? You just click over to my site, jackdigitalservices.com. You click this blue bar, and when you do that, it says apply now. It is subject to credit approval. So it's a soft pull. So if the score is below 640, 620, probably won't approve it. If that's not an issue, I would take advantage of it. I've had clients do that and then give themselves some wiggle room. Right, 6 months is zero interest, but if you carry it out longer, just make payments as we're making money. But if you do that, it's instantaneous, and then you're ready to rock. Okay. We'll send out an invoice to match it. It can include your equipment, and we're ready to rock and roll, right? But just so you can see, this is your Facebook page. And I noticed that it does a pop-up messenger with some auto responses or auto questions that you're asking. You should have really had auto responses where you are. So we could fix that. But look at that, man. That is today, 4 hours ago. So that would have put it at noon or 12:30, and these guys are just now telling the world you're off today and tomorrow. So anyway, I like that. Tells me where you are. Okay. So this is really important. This is what the logo should look like, but this is what everybody's seeing. Okay. Anyway, we're here to help. Looking forward to get you guys further down the road, and we can make this really slick. The other software that we would add on to this, which is included in the price I'm already quoting, is that when people make those orders to be picked up, or people make catering orders, they can go ahead and pay for it online, and it generates a ticket with whatever system you're using. That way you have an order come into the house network that you know that you got these orders coming in. Quit killing yourself trying to chase the business. Have the business just come in automatic. That way you can fill orders instead of